Jammeh's reign was characterized by a personality cult and some crowd-pulling instinct, something that played to his advantage. He traveled the length and breadth of the country, attracting large crowds, and some people were impressed by his appearance. But Jammeh's sense of entitlement or obsession about the country's development and his so-called Pan-Africanism stance, a defender of sorts.
Let me make it very clear. This is the Gambia. This is not a racist country. This is a country where all people live in peace and harmony and love. And racism will not be tolerated here. Now, if you have objection to the presence of white people or green people, you can leave the venue. This is not a racist country. This is a country of equals where everybody is welcome. As Muslims, we are true Muslims. We are different from those criminals that call themselves Muslims. They are not Muslims in any religious sense. They are all evil people. What they expect is hate and intolerance. They are not allowed to come to this country. If they come, they will die because they are dogs. Now, racism. Be you a Christian or a Muslim? In the Bible, Allah says we are all children of Adam and Eve. Who are you to change that? If you don't understand what Roots Homecoming Festival is all about, it is not about blacks or whites. It is the roots of humanity that we celebrate.
But as soon as he disappeared from the scene, some of his loyalists became the target of the new government. For instance, this ex-soldier was...
February. We came in March 8. Came back, they give us our leave. After the leave, I resumed back to office. Then on July, I was given an annual leave. I was at home. It was on a fateful Friday, on the 7th of July, 2017. I received a call from Yusuf Jallo, the military police CEO in Fajara Barracks. He called me while I was on leave. He said, "You are needed at the barracks." I told him I am on leave. He said, "No, but you are needed urgently." I told him, "No problem." Then I used my car, drive to Fajara Barracks, meet Yusuf Jallo at the military police. When I arrived, I met him there. I went and reported to him. He asked me to, then he led me to his office. I went to his office. He asked me, "Where is your phones?" At that time, I was having 3 phones. I removed all the phones and gave it to him. He said, "You are under arrest." I said, "Under arrest? What happened?" He told me that we heard that you people are trying to organize a coup d'etat against the democratic elected president, Adama Barrow. I said, "A coup d'etat?" I said, "Wow, coup d'etat? While I am on leave?" He said, "Yes." Then I was detained on Friday at Yundum Barracks, taken to a board of investigation, a BOR. They were trying to ask me some of questions. If I tell you this, it's because of a timber saga. It was turned to a coup d'etat. A timber saga at Fajara Barracks. That timber saga was turned against a coup d'etat. It's so funny. That led me for 8 years in Mile 2. I said, "Wow, Mr. Ineka Yusuf Jallo, timber saga to a coup d'etat? What happens?" By that time, the way I was trying to tell you, they were just trying to show themselves to Mr. Adama Barrow, because Barrow said when he came in office, he said he is new in office. He never mount a state office. So people are trying. Who is supposed Barrow? Who should Barrow recommend to be his bodyguard, like the way we work on the Jammeh? I think Mr. Jallo want to make that himself pompous so that Barrow can show him. I told Mr. Yusuf Jallo, Captain Nakal, by then I think he was a lieutenant. I say, "Lieutenant Yusuf Jallo, if you want to be like me the way I did like to President Jammeh, you have to walk through your sweat. Allah will recommend you to him." Mandingkol coming for Sababo. So things were there. They were reporting ourselves to the former CDS, Masani Jugichinde.
Now, National Assembly member Almamy Gibba, a Jammeh disciple, said President Barrow should also be prepared to face the music at the end of his tenure.
Even Jammeh'S compound is a military barracks called 4th Infantry Battalion. Jammeh, who had served in the army from 1984 to 1994, before July 22nd. From July 22nd, he became a president up to 22 good years. He doesn't even have 4x4 meters. I want to be very clear. We are putting this to President Barrow, President Barrow, the current president of this Republic of Gambia, that if he also lose power, Mankunda will be the 6th Infantry Battalion.
Gibba was speaking in the wake of the parliamentary inquiry probing Jammeh's confiscated assets. He said the revelations will be shocking to a lot of Gambians.
All of them. You know, some of them, you cannot say you hate Jammeh. Jammeh has embezzled whatever. The wife, the bed that you are bedding with your wife and producing kids are all Jammeh's bed. We've seen them. Chairs, well-established, well-polished chairs. We've seen somebody buy the $60,000. How many pairs? 14. A permanent secretary, and he's still working in government. This commission that the parliamentary inquiry it will unearth, people will be shocked. The revolution. This commission that the parliamentary inquiry it will unearth, people will be shocked. The revolution that will come. We have more and more, and I can tell you, we are all armed with a lot of issues that had happened. 2017, after the change, 2017, Farato farm, where the cattle are, it's just like ambience group. Even they have party, they come, party. Who are those people? The coalition partners, the cohort group. The failure of this country, they are the people. Today, most of them who are shouting, I am telling you, you'll be very shocked when the revolution starts. Others will now even go believe the act. And can also arrest and put him behind bars and be prosecuted or send him to the IGP to do the needful. We are not going to compromise in this. This assets is our assets. It is no more Jammeh assets. You know what they say, Jammeh, it's not about Jammeh. They have seized everything from Jammeh. Even Jammeh's compound is a military barracks called 4th Infantry Battalion. Jammeh, who had served in the army from 1984 to 1994, before July 22nd. From July 22nd, he became a president up to 22 good years. He doesn't even have 4x4 meters. I want to be very clear. We are putting this to President Barrow, President Barrow, the current president of this Republic of Gambia, that if he also lose power, Mankunda will be the 6th Infantry Battalion. Yes. What goes around comes around. So if he doesn't stood and inform these cohort groups who are ready to destroy this country because of vengeance and hate about what they say about Jammeh, have they qualified to see, okay, based on law, Jammeh may also get this. Jammeh may also have this. Jammeh may also have. We want that qualitative aspect. But the whole thing you come and said, you don't owe anything. Okay, and they took everything. When they took everything now, we are also telling that any president that is coming, prepare. Barrow is there. He's not going to serve for decades or years. Even he served for 20 years or 30 years. He will one day leave. Mankunda will also be the 6th Infantry Battalion.